Yeah, hello traders. It's your one and only Forex Code Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you all here today on this one. All right, guys, you know how we do it right in this channel. All we post our ways for you to win in the financial markets. So if this is your first time on my channel, could you do me a little favor? Smash the subscribe button and turn the bell on. That bell is very important. I noticed quite most of you usually subscribe, but you don't turn the bell on, and that's why you don't get notified when I release a new content. And quite a lot of time, a lot of traders come to my DM asking, hey Tim, you've not released a new video, why? But it's because you did not turn the notification bell. All right, so smash the subscribe button and turn the bell on. Is very important, so you'll be the first to get notified the moment I release a new content. Okay, so guys, if you notice, I'm still working with this strategy. I'm gonna show you a reason why I took the entry that I took around here, because if you remember before, I told you guys you always want to sell from resistance and buy from support using the strategy, the RSI strategy, this and that. Okay, now you'll be wondering, so Tim, why did you take this entry around here? All right, why didn't you take the entry around this zone? All right, I'm going to tell you the reason why I took that entry, but for now I just needed to see that okay, if you notice, this is the 1 hour time frame right now, and this profit I've been holding it since yesterday. All right, I've been holding it since yesterday, and currently $33 per each of the positions on Boom 1000. All right, currently I'm also on VIX 75, and I just dropped the signal in the in our VIP group. All right, so traders are currently on the trade, and we are hoping for a wonderful take profit 1 before we head to take profit 2. So if you notice, we've been on wonderful profits throughout this month of July. You can see we have a lot of greens than red. We have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds, 1 break even, and all of them, every other ones have been profit. It's been awesome throughout this month of July. All right, we've been hitting profits here and there, and it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. So I want you to make sure that if you're joining for the month of August, you want to make sure you're subscribing now, because you know how we do it in the VIP. I don't take payments in between months. All right, I don't accept people coming into my VIP in between months. I always love to make sure you pay and join before the new month begins. So if you want to join the August VIP signal, you want to make sure you start making payment now, and we all will keep winning together. And for those of you who are still yet to pay for the upcoming training, you want to make sure you make payment and join quickly, so that I can teach you how to trade the boom and crash market like a robot. You want to learn how to trade without emotions, how to know the turning points of the market. You want to know where market is going to turn, so you place your buy or your sell to catch the pips massively. All right, guys, so you want to make sure you don't miss out this awesome training. A lot of you have been asking, Tim, how much is it? It's actually on the website, but let me make it clear, it's $40. I don't charge much, but I give wonderful knowledge. That's one thing about the bullish bear FX. Because we know that a lot of you are struggling to make it. So why should I charge you $100, $200 to teach you? All right, I don't do that. I always love to make sure that I give you the best, but you're gonna pay later, just later. The later you're paying me is not just that. It's not that I really need it, but it's to show your commitment that you're really ready to learn whatever I'm going to teach you. Because if I give it to you just like that, you might likely take it as it's a normal thing. No, you want to understand that our premium trainings are quite powerful, impactful, and you're gonna love it. So you want to make sure you join the upcoming training. So let's get started, traders.
Make sure to like and subscribe. This encourages us to make more helpful videos in the future.
Now the question is, Tim, why did you sell from here? What did you see? All right, so if you guys remember the strategy, I told you always want to have your resistance, your supports all around, okay? And you want to buy from support, you want to sell from what? Resistance. Now, and on the other hand, you always want to make sure you have your what? Your RSI here, always looking out for your entry. So why now did I place this trade here when I have resistance here? Why didn't I sell from here? Now, I actually didn't sell from here because I wasn't aligned when price got to my resistance. Okay, So the price was somewhere around here when I came into the chart. So I had to wait because I knew that this is my this is my resistance. All right, so previously resistant, and I was thinking, could it turn support soon? All right, but I noticed that when it was already at the support, RSI wasn't giving me anything reasonable as a confluence to buy, so I decided to stay reluctant about it. But when I noticed that the bears really pushed down and broke through the support and even started going down, at that time I had seen my confluences at the RSI. All right, and what was the confluence? The confluence was price breaking out of the zone. All right, price breaking out of the zone. You see this zone? This is the 70% zone of the RSI. For price to break out of it, because on the norms it ought to here or can also serve as support or resistance. So for price to break out of it simply means that, man, the bears are likely in power, because number one, they have broken out of this zone already. Right, it ought to have been support, but they broke out of it, meaning that place is not strong enough to hold the bears. And on the other hand, it had broken out of RSI 70%. That was why I took the risk. I placed the trade. I set my stop loss right above here, but actually I took that trade on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, I took that trade at 15 minutes time frame. So this was where I took the trade. All right, and I had my stop loss right above here, and seeing that my RSI at that time had crossed the 70% level, still sinking down. So after placing the trade, price going in good favor. All right, and then you can see currently I have actually locked my profit because price is currently deep down. I've locked my profit here, and I'll keep locking and locking till whenever price turns back. But with what I'm seeing here, price is likely going to turn back soon, because I can see it's already at oversold. All right, and on the other hand, it's about creating a double bottom, one bottom, second bottom, and it might likely push back upward. So whatever the case may be, I already have made profit out of this market. All right, wow, the VIPs are still increasing in profits as the VIX 75 is going wonderfully. All right, so in the VIX 75 VIP signal that I just released, our anticipated take profit is currently at this zone. This is our take profit 1. So once take profit 1 is hit, I'm looking forward to taking profit 2 somewhere here. This should be take profit 2 around here. So that's just how we roll, guys. That's how we roll. So I want to make sure you understand what I just taught you about how I took the entry in boom. Okay, you always want to see these zones as your support or resistance zones. Here is your overbought. All right, here is your semi oversold, but this is the real oversold here. All right, when price is around here, there's always tendency that it might likely turn back up. All right, but when it gets here, you should always be getting ready to look for buying opportunities. But why would you look for a buying opportunity really around here is because if you can find this guy at supports, all right, like this is the nearest support actually. All right, so it's actually not that valid yet, but if I had seen it around here and on the other hand at oversold, it's going to give me too good confluence to place my buy and set my stop loss and look out for how it goes. All right, so I hope you guys really understand this. For the setting,
make sure to like and subscribe. This encourages us to make more helpful videos in the future.
in case if this is your first time watching this strategy, though I've dropped it before, for the settings, you have your relative strength index to be period as 11, applied to weighted close HLCC/4. The level is 96, 97, 98, 12, 13, 14, 15, 70, 30, 90. You have 29.19, 33.98, and 32.14. Then you have your style white background. You just don't want to see anything of the RSI there. And then okay, your moving average is 14 as period, shift to be 10, linear weighted, apply to close. All right, then style black because you want to see it rolling on the screen, and that's that for that traders. So let me know if you have any question. You can drop it on the comment section. What kind of video do you want me to make for you next? You can drop it on the comment section. And if you're gonna join the upcoming training, you want to click the very first link there. Make sure to join our Telegram channel. The link is on the screen right now and is also on description. Join us and let's keep winning. For the meantime, traders, stay safe and keep winning.